Hello everyone, I am here today with a flip-through video. For those of you that have been following my Munich series, what I am showing today is a flip-through of Munich day one. It's actually the trip over and then day one, because on this trip I flew in and out of Munich. So I flew in, spent the first day in Munich, then I went off to 2 other countries for a while, and then at the end of the trip I came back to Munich for a day and a half. And I was trying to decide if I wanted to do all of Munich together kind of at once because it's the same city, or do it in the order in which I actually took the trip. I've decided I'm going to do it in the order in which I took the trip. So that means I'm done with Munich for now. So I might as well show you what I've done. So most of these have process videos, not all, but most. And I did go back and add some things to a couple of the pages, not a lot, but a couple. So notice these two don't even have photos. This is just my itinerary and the map showing how we went around. Sorry if you can hear that upstairs. Someone is unloading dishes. So there I went back and I did add in this little acrylic piece here. And then I added in the adventure sticker, and I think everything else on this layout was already there. Most of these are as they were done. I have multiple inserts like this and other sizes in this album, and I'm really enjoying that. It's just nice to have a little something different extra in there. Years ago, I would never have considered that everything would have had to be the same size, but I've grown since then in my scrapbooking. And now I like the different sized inserts. They don't bother me. There are also quite a lot of photo flips in here because I took so many pictures in Munich, and I really didn't cut that many. I mean, I did, but I didn't. I really wanted this to showcase well what I did, because when I'm looking at this 20 years from now and my brain is going, I'll want to remember all these little details. So I have put a lot in here. I also did some pages that have sequins in them, so I just put those in and then fused the pocket closed. That's something I've been doing more of too as I've gotten better at using my fuse tool. So I do have some full 6x8 layouts as well, and then this is just a lot of information about this particular church. I wanted to include the history of it because, let's be honest, 5 years from now I'm not going to remember all that. So lots of photos from inside the church here. This was St. Michael's. And then these are just some photos from having lunch in the market in Marienplatz. And then just walking around and checking out all the different things that the market had to offer. On this layout, I did go back and add some stuff as well. Underneath this, there is a heart already printed on there, and I decided it needed a little something extra, so I put this rubber embellishment on there. I think that is from Felicity Jane. And then just on the here and there, I had added these arrow stickers, and they came out of one of these. I don't remember which one, but they came out of one of those sticker books. And, oh, actually, you know what? I added something to this too. I added this flower bouquet, which also came out of the sticker book, as did this. I had this done already. I added on the important. So sometimes, you know, as I'm going through layouts I've already done, I look at them and I think, shoot, you know, it does need something else. So it doesn't happen for every layout by any means, but it does happen. This one I think is just as it was. I love the flair. And I do like when I have a 6x8 page, if I really want to focus on a photo, I love making it 5x7 and just kind of making that the only thing that's on the page. I think that works well, especially in this size. I did add in that star. I remember that. Here's another one where I have sequins, not on this side, but on this side. This is a 3x8 insert, and it comes in this style already if you buy the 3x8 variety pack from Allie Edwards. So I didn't make that pocket there, it came that size. But I did seal up this pocket because I put sequins on this side with my cuckoo clocks. And then here's another one that has sequins in it. So I just dropped those in, fused the pocket shut. When I added this sticker, and it's on the outside of the pocket, because I had already fused this closed with the sequins, so I couldn't add anything else to it, so I just put it on top of the pocket. You can't really tell. Love that gold doily. I still have the other half. I don't know where I'm going to use it, but I have it. And then here's one where I chose to make this a full 6x8 photo simply because, I mean, hello, look at that ceiling. It was utterly fantastic. And I thought, you know what? I don't want that to compete with anything. It needs its own page. And this one I almost did the same thing, but I didn't want two 6x8s back to back. I wasn't sure how I felt about that. So I just did it this way, and I think it worked out well. And I've got some good journaling stories in here too. So that was one of my goals for this album too, is really take all, you know, the journaling I did while I was on the trip and get it in here. I always do that to some extent, but I really wanted to on this trip because we just had such a great time and we saw so many wonderful things. I think these were left as is. This one has a flip with my journaling under there. More journaling. This was the lovely botanical garden that we found. And then our dinner, which was attached to the garden, and there is a flip on this one as well. I wanted to talk about our meal because my friend didn't really care for the spare ribs so much, but I loved my curry kebab. It was fantastic. So I wanted to write about that. And then just some architectural photos from around the city. And then the closing page for the first round of Munich is there. So now you've seen what that looks like, and it is on to Salzburg after this. Thanks for watching.